types of numerology numbers include your life pattern number, which is found by your date of birth. We know that. Your destiny number, found by your full birth name, which we're going to be doing. Your soul urge number and your heart's desire is found by using only the vowels in your birth name. Your birthday number is your actual birthday. And your personality number is found by using only the consonants in your birth name. Right? So these are the different ways you can get to them. We're now going to go on to your name. There's the key. Okay. What I did is actually took the slideshow and actually copied and pasted this onto, I printed it out. So I've got it really easily in front of me. Okay. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to show you with Maddie, first of all. And each letter corresponds to a number. So A is always a 1. J is always a 1. S is always a 1. B, K, T are the 2. C, L, U is a 3. D, M, V is a 4. E, N, W is a 5. F, O, X, oh, Fox, look at that, it spells Fox, is a 6. G, P, Y is a 7. 8 is H, Q, and Z. And 9 is I and R. Okay, so just check that I'm not going to. Yeah, let's do this one first. So what we've got to do here with Yvonne K. Harney, that was my birth name. So I'm going to look at the birth chart, which you can keep up on your screen there. And Y is a 7, V is 4, 6, O is 0, O is 6. I've got 3 5s there, a 2, a 1, a 7. H is a number 8, a 1, a 9, 5, 5, 7, adds up to 77. So you're going to add up the whole of those numbers to get to 77. Then add up 7 and 7, which is 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. So 5 is my destiny number. So what my parents gave me as a child, Yvonne K. Harney, is my destiny number. And that literally says, my destiny is to use my voice in my work to open lots of new doors. And what was interesting was I was born into a family group where it was super restricted, super abusive. And I had to learn to break free from that. That was the biggest thing I could possibly do. Okay, so let's go back to these. And I've got Maddie's numbers. So Maddie's numbers are, her first birth name was Maddalena Rita Rocchio. So that's what we take as the numbers. We add the numbers together, right? So I'm going to show you how to do that. Stop the share. Okay. So this is what I did for Maddie. I wrote Maddalena Rita Rocchio. Then I added up these numbers, which came to 28. They came to 21, and that came to 44. So now I'm going to add up 28, 21, and 44 to find out what her destiny number is. So 44, 45, 65, 75, 85, 93, 93, 9, so they add up to 93. Her destiny number is out of a 3. Get that? So I've added up the 3 numbers. It came to 93, and that becomes a 3. So 3 is her destiny number. So her destiny number is to have balance, joy, and harmony this lifetime and be self-empowered. Now, she changed her name. She married and changed her name to Pelosi. That adds up to 31. You see that? So according to your birth name is always your birth name. This is always going to underline everything you do. She changed her name to Pelosi. So let's add up what that is. So it's 28 plus 21 is 49. Plus 31 is 50, 60, 70, 80. Becomes 8, and it's actually a way better name for her. Look at that, becomes an 8. An 8 is about money and value and self-worth. So by changing her name to Madalena Rita Pelosi, she became oriented to self-worth and money. And that's exactly what she's done. She was in real estate. She's moved now into a full-time job where she's earning a good salary, and now she's looking for a relationship. Okay, so that's how you do it. Now, there's a lot of people say they're going to base their business names on numbers, and it's not easy to do number one. However, it is useful if you do it, if you can get an 8 in there somewhere. If you can get an H or an H, a Q, or a Z in there somewhere, you're going to do very well because you've got the 8 in there. However, be very careful about changing your name so people don't know who you are. That's the biggest thing. I'm Yvonne Oswald forever and a day now, even though I don't like the name Yvonne Oswald. I was Yvonne Harney, which I really disliked. Then I got married when I was 21, and it was Yvonne Joyce. I loved Yvonne Joyce. It was my favorite name. I didn't have to spell it out for everybody. People could just say Yvonne Joyce, right? Then I married again, and I became Yvonne Joyce Oswald, and that was way too big a mouthful because I was working it out numerologically. And then finally, I just gave up and did Yvonne Oswald. Now when I got my doctorate, it took me 7 years to get my doctorate. I don't want to be Dr. Yvonne Oswald because I'm not married anymore to that person. So it's Dr. Yvonne. Dr. Yvonne is, for me, I'm good with that. Okay, so Dr. Yvonne. I don't even know what numbers it adds up to, actually. That's interesting to know. Hold on. Dr. Yvonne. It's still got, Yvonne has still got 3 5s in it, which is great because it's the 5 is the communication. So Dr. Yvonne is a 9. So it's healer of the world. Here I am. And it is a life of self-sacrifice. Now I'm quite happy to do that. I'm aware that I've just got to make sure I take care of myself at the same time. Okay, so it's very important when you change your name. I'm quite happy with Dr. Yvonne, even though it does end up as a 9. It's got, what it's got is missing numbers in it. It's not got an 8 in there. It's not got a 2 in there. It's got a number of relationships in there, which is good. And it's not got a 1 in there. So what is missing out of your name is equally important as what is in your name. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. Okay, so we've got Mary Ellen has a really interesting name, and I want to do this because it's such a very, very interesting name. She was born Mary Ellen Viola. See these numbers? And then she changed it to Mary Ellen Guzrak. So let's add them up and see what it comes to. So Mary Ellen Viola adds up to 42, 43, 44, 45, 65, adds up to an 11. And Mary Ellen Guzrak adds up to 42, 43, 44, 45. That's 75. Hang on a minute. 33, 34, 35 plus 40. 75 adds up to 12. 75, it adds up to 3. So she's a 3. So when she married, she gave up the 11, which was the spiritual growth number, and became a 3. Right? And that's okay. It literally says underneath everything she does will be a spirituality and a spiritual growth. However, marrying a 3, marrying and becoming a 3, and she goes by Mary Ellen goes right now. And the 3 says she's in a lifetime of joy, balance, and harmony. So if she goes off track a little bit, it will go wrong. Everything will go KY, and she needs to then get back on track. Cool. Evelyn, who has the most interesting name I've ever seen in my whole life. She was called originally Eurydice George Germanos, or Germanos. I know, fancy being born with that. And her mother changed it for her, thank goodness. And she now goes by Evelyn Robert, which is fabulous. Could you ever imagine telling someone your name was that? So nobody did her any favors by having that name like that. However, Now she's a much simpler name. It's much easier to remember. Let's look at the difference, because remember, all of these letters are underlying who she is. So that's actually quite a good thing that she's got so many. So 111 it comes out to. So her birth name was a 3. 3 destiny number. So she was destined to find joy, balance, and harmony. And that's a totally unharmonious name. So let's see what the other one comes through to. And interesting that Robert adds up to 33. Okay, so interesting. 5, 56, 57, 58, 56, 57, 58, 59. 5 plus 9 is 14, so that's a 5. So she's on a 5 now. She changed the 3 to the 5, which is actually great, because it meant she actually changed the 14 there turned into a 5, which is communication. So she added in massive lots of communication. That's what she does for a living. Cool. So have you all done your numbers? Oh, we're working. Okay, then let's go back to the beginning and start again. I think it was. Donna, what was your birth number add up to? Your birth name?
I'm not quite there yet. Almost got it. It is Donna and then Frances, Frances, and maiden name was Lambert, Lambert.
Yeah, Donna Francis with a CIS.
This is going to sound crazy, but we'll go with ES. I'm not sure.
What was your birth? What was written on your birth certificate?
I have to go back and find it, but I've often swapped out I for E. Isn't that crazy? I'm going to go with E.
E is better because it's a 5, which is the communication number. Okay, so what did you get for that one?
I got 30.
30, good. So Donna, what did you come up with in the end?
9.
Oh, a 9. Interesting.
I mean, if I did my math right, because the math matters.
Yes. So it's 30 plus 21 plus 21. Is that what you got?
Yeah, which adds up to
Mhm.
72, which is 9, correct?
Yes. 9. So your birth name says that you are actually literally the underlying you is a giver.
No kidding.
So stop. You're done with that now. We're finished with that. You did that the whole first half of your life. Second half of your life, we're over and done with, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Sean Marie, what did you get?
My pre-married name was a 7,
Right.
and it changed to a 6 when I took on
Okay.
my husband.
Interesting. So the husband is definitely a pre-arranged past life meeting.
You've told me that before.
Oh, right. And the
Mhm.
7 being underlying your name says, I have to make sure that I make a difference this lifetime. I have to stay spiritual. I have to, giving is breathing for me. So I have to stay spiritual, which you've done. So you're doing great with that. Excellent. Liliana, what did you get?
So, in fact, I'm having 2 first names. I'm adding the both.
Yes, good.
Okay. So, and I got, so my first name is 4, the second is a 3, and then my birth name, it's TR8, it's a 9. So together it's 7 and 9, which is 16, which is a 7.
Which is a 7. So again, you're the same as Sean Marie. Your underlying lifetime will be all about service, all about giving, all about making sure that you stay spiritual.
And because I'm married, and my married name is a 8. So,
Oh, great. That's excellent. So you improved it dramatically.
Dr. Yvonne, can I just ask a quick question?
Yes.
So my maiden name was a 9. I just added up Donna Francis Beach, which comes up to a 7. So I
Okay.
went from a 9 to a 7.
Ah, same difference.
So
I'm
that's
here to give. I'm here to give.
so that's 7. These are destiny based on the
Those are your
birth.
destiny numbers. So that married name was because it was a 7,
It's-
was to make you more aware spiritually.
Right.
So it didn't work out, and then you realized, then sorry,
Exactly what happened.
exactly. And
Okay.
you, so basically in a relationship, you need to marry someone who's as giving as you are.
Mm.
Okay, got to have similar.
That'll be one of the interview questions.
Yes, exactly one of the interviews. Oh, hang on a
Dr.
minute.
Yvonne,
Wait,
Sorry.
1 second. I've got to bring my PowerPoint up again because it went off because of it went off. You- Get small without losing it.
Okay.
It's a full screen. Okay, they're done. Okay, cool. I'm just doing the PowerPoint. Right, hold on 1 sec. Numerology, it'll be the PowerPoint there. I'm going to edit all of
Still
this out.
6. Okay. Can I ask you something?
No, give me a second to get my numerology PowerPoint back, and then you can ask me how you like. Numerology PowerPoint. Okay, there we go. Been a bit slow. Everybody's got their air conditioning on.
Uh-oh.
I know. It's very hot out there today, I noticed. Come on, we know you're doing it. Welcome back. Pick up where you left off, slide 17. That's very nice to know.
How hot is it where you are?
About 90 odd today. 90 something.
Wow.
I don't know.
I'm sitting here freezing and you're boiling.
Oh, sorry. Did I laugh at that?
Yes, you
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay. So now I'll get me back. Okay, we're back. Okay, good. What was your question?
So
I
my
had a
question was,
too.
oh, I'm sorry. So you can ask, and I'm asking her. Okay.
Sure, Dr. Yvonne. So I have a question. So when I got married, I never formally changed my last name, and
Oh.
sometimes I hyphenate it. And I did it with and without my husband's last name. Which one should I use and believe?
The one you like best?
I got an 11. If I just drop my maiden name and go for his, is that better than a 6?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, because you've
Better
got
than a
quite a
6?
complicated, you've got a real complicated name, right? So what's your full name, Sean Marie?
So my birth name was Sean Marie Mayrand, and then when I
Yes.
got married, I hyphened it to Chung because I had published under my maiden name, but
Yeah.
I don't always use it. Sometimes I never officially changed
What's
it
your
with the
surname now? The married one.
Sean Marie Mayrand Chung. But I never officially changed it. I just use it.
I would just take it like this. You've got lots more letters in there, therefore you've got lots more ability
Okay.
to do things.
So keep it all in there. Got it.
Keep it to what you've got, because if
Okay.
it's not change, if you do Sean Marie Chung now, it
Yeah.
changes everything everybody knows about you, right? It's
Yeah,
like-
exactly. That's why I kept Mayran.
Yes,
But sometimes for
that's
simplicity, I just use Sean Marie Chung because it just, if I'm at the doctor's or
Yes.
something, it's
Yeah.
just,
Because that was my point earlier. I mean, I went to Yvonne Joyce Oswald, and then it got too complicated.
yeah.
And then I just went to Yvonne Oswald.
Hmm.
And then I'm now Dr. Yvonne, which is much easier for everybody to remember.
Okay. But it's
Right.
not messing up your numbers if you
No,
flip-flop
no, it's
between
not.
what
It's
you
what it's-
use, who you are.
You'll find
That
the
explains a
vibration
few
will come
things.
through. No, you'll find the vibration will come through anyway. So.
Okay, okay, fair enough.
May I ask a question?
Yes,
Yes. Can
Lillian.
I please ask mine? I'm sorry. I was wanting before.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So my question was, if once I'm married, I'm having the same 6. So before marrying,
Good.
I was a 6, and then after marrying, it's still a 6.
Nice.
So what does it mean?
It means you're learning about relationships again and again and again.
Okay, thank you.
It's
It's
like
the
you
same
will learn
lesson.
about relationships.
It's the same
No
lesson.
choice.
Before and after, I cannot
Yeah,
go
exactly. It's
out
like,
of my.
so you didn't learn very much that time. Let me try again. Let me do it again, right? So yeah,
Okay.
that's funny.
So, thank you.
So now here's an interesting thing to do.
Can I just ask a quick question?
Yes.
In the 7-year, you talk about spiritual pursuits, self-awareness, and atonements. What's the definition of atonements?
Forgiveness.
Oh,
And
okay.
forgiving yourself as well. And you know, I mean, the alcoholic step program is atonement, going and saying you're sorry to people you offended, or going and saying you apologize for hurting them. Okay.
Wow.
I think the best thing to do when you're doing atonement is for your kids. Because I often work with obviously moms, dads, etc. And they don't realize the damage they're causing when they're young because they don't realize, they think they're doing a good parenting job. And then I always say to people, they'll say, my teenager is really acting out. And they're treating you as a teenager the way you treated them when they were 5. So you're getting all your own stuff back. So it's a matter of the best way with kids who you're not getting on with or who are having issues is just say, I apologize for everything I've done in the past. I know I wasn't the parent you needed me to be. And from today, I would like you to teach me how to be a better mom or a better dad to you, please. And anytime you feel I'm overstepping your boundaries or overstepping, giving you advice that you don't really want, just say puppy dogs to me so I can back off. Okay, the helicopter parenting that happens a lot. The kids end up with huge issues because they feel they can never please anybody. They can never be approved of. They always have to be more. You know, it's the not enough syndrome. And everybody's got the not enough syndrome. It's because everybody expects so much from us. Didn't used to happen years and years ago. Now it does. So, you know, apologize to your kids, say my apologies. Let me know and sometimes it's, your kids are telling you something, or your husband or your wife, and we're desperate to get in and try and fix it for them. And more often than not, they just need to vent. So, you can just say to them, do you just need to vent? Or would you like me to help you, give you advice at the end? And they'll let you know. And if they're just venting, you just sit there, be the keeper of the sacred space and say, I'm really sorry you're having to go through this. That's it. Okay. You've got to realize that you've got to set them free at some point. And a lot of parents don't set the kids free. They don't accept that what they've taught them well, so they let them on their own. So let's move on. So,
Wow. Wow.
first one was a 1 with you, Sean Marie. It's like you will become your own person this lifetime. Okay, I will. Fine.
Come heck or high water.
And you'll be your own person in a relationship. Do I have to be? Can't I just help that person?
No.
Right, like really. So Donna, yours is an
It's
O.
it's an O, and that's a 6.
6,
right?
which is about relationships. So underneath everything, you want to be a lovely person and get on with people
Wow.
and have a happy marriage, have a happy relationship.
You know what? That's so true.
Yeah. Yeah. Liliana, yours is an I,
Which is
which
a
is a
9.
9, which says that the true you is such a giver.
Yes.
The true you is like, climb on my shoulders, you 200 people. It's fine. I can carry you. I've got 20 million shoulders. Stop. Right. We're stopping now. Okay. As of today, that is no longer applying. We're going to change, and we're going to actually make you learn to receive as well. Cool.
Do my best. I will do my best.
I will do my best. That means not really. Okay, cool. Let's get back here. Your soul urge. You're going to write down the vowels in your birth name and add it up to a single digit. And Y counts as a vowel if it sounds like a vowel. Mine does. Yvonne sounds like an I. So I'm going to count the Y in Yvonne as an I. So birth name. I'm going to do it with you.
Dr. Yvonne, first and last name.
Or your whole first name.
Okay, thank you.
Your whole Yvonne, mine's Yvonne K. Harney, so I'm going to do the whole Yvonne K. Harney. And I'm going to only write numbers underneath the vowels. So I've got, I've got the 1, I've got the Y, which is a 7. I've got the O, which is a 6. I've got a 5 here, a 1 there, a 1 there, and 5 there. So 7, 8, 9, 15, 2. Okay, everyone done it? Fairly easy, that one.
Dr. Yvonne, question. The Y, Mayrand. I count it?
Yeah, let me show you that actually, because I was. May is a Y. It's not.
I count it. Or no, it's a
No,
Y,
you
not
don't
a
count,
not a
it's the
vowel.
Y.
Okay, so
So if you
skip
look
it.
at mine,
Yeah,
Yvonne
Yvonne,
is
clearly.
definitely a 7 because
Exactly,
it's an
Yvonne,
E.
yeah. But
But
mine is not.
Harney is part of that E. It's Harney.
Yeah, okay, so leave it, skip it. It's not a
Skip
vowel.
it. If it sounds like a Y, it's a Y. If it sounds like an E, it's a vowel. So mine adds up to 2. Let's have a look at what everybody's adds up to. Soul urge. My heart's design number is a 2, which is about partnerships and about being secure in a relationships. And if we look at number 2 here, where it says number 2, to be secure, comfortable, sensitive, and intuitive. That's about right. Donna, what did you get?
A 1.
A 1 is to be a leader and inspire others. That's really your deep desire to be a leader and inspire others, right?
It's true.
It is true. Jean-Marie?
7.
A 7. So your deep desire is
I'm going
to
back
be
to
independent, analytical, self-developed, truth seeker, and have space in a relationship. Is that right?
Okay, I guess. Independent.
Independence is 1 for sure. You are
Yeah.
analytical, I know you are.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to develop yourself. You are a truth
I
seeker.
guess.
In a relationship, do you like to be alone sometimes?
No, not usually.
Okay,
Well,
well,
sometimes.
you need to learn that one then.
Yeah, that must be my lesson to learn.
It is
Although
your
I've been
lesson.
living alone for 2 years in Switzerland, so maybe I am learning it.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy your own company, right?
Yeah.
Ileana, what did you get?
It's a 6 for me.
A 6, so it's also relationships. Remember, harmony, balance, diplomacy, love, close friends, caring, need for appreciation. You've got so many 6s, haven't you?
Yes.
You really have got a lot of 6s. So you're obviously in previous lifetimes, you must have lived many lifetimes alone. That's all I can say. And then this lifetime, you're like, I want people around me. I want people around me. I want to have friendships, love. Give me people.
It's true. I need people,
You need
and I'm
people.
always forming groups around me.
So funny. You're always filming groups. I'm not. I'm good being I'm cool being alone. I'm fine with it, right? So that's kind of interesting. And the 2, remember, can be a crossroads. It can be a split. So 2 can indicate someone who is interested in relationships. However, the 2 can be two halves of something. So it can be 2 separate people. So when I'm talking, I'm teaching, when I'm being with people, I'm me. When I'm by myself, you'd think I was the most introvert person in the whole universe. Even when I go on traveling by myself, don't speak to anybody. Right? So it's like that split thing going on. Very good. Well done. Let's get to share again. Cool. So one of these is going to be useful. You can work out any, I mean, you're going to get this whole PowerPoint. I'll send it you straight afterwards. We've got that. None of us got any of the other ones, but that's fine. You can look them up. So we are going to do the past life regression.